Boys, today we are going to be going over every single diamond that has been revealed in MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty. Now, I'm going to be showing all of the guys that have been revealed, the team affinities, the 42 players, and the guys that have been revealed from a couple YouTubers. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be every single diamond that's going to be in the game at launch, but this is every single one that we know so far, and I do believe that this is going to be every single diamond before launch day. Now, boys, if this video helps you out, make sure you guys spam that like and sub button. I appreciate all you guys, and let's get right into the freaking video. Alright, boys, so the first diamonds that were revealed were actually the 42 diamonds, and the 42 diamonds are really good. But I'm sure all of you guys have seen them by now. You got Bob Gibson, Jackie Robinson, Ken Griffey Jr., Mariano Rivera, and Willie Mays. Those are 5 cards that are all going to be very viable, that you're going to be getting with the choice pack, and they look really good. However, they aren't the only cards that you're going to be getting with the choice pack. They end up revealing more later, and I'll talk about it later in the video. But these guys, a lot of guys are saying that they're going to take Griffey, and honestly, I'd probably go Griffey or Mariano Rivera. The reason why is Bob Gibson, I felt like his 99 wasn't very good this year. I loved it in 19. I didn't love it in 20. Jackie Robinson, although he's an awesome and iconic player, he's never really had an amazing card. And Willie Mays is good, but I don't know. I love Griffey. If you want the all-around player, I'd probably go for Willie Mays because he can do everything. The guy's an animal. Honestly, the guy is an animal. I've just used him the past 2 years, and I'm kind of just sick of Willie Mays. Next guy that is actually into the game, the first 42 live series player, is going to be Anthony Santander. Now, this guy was glitchy last year. He has a great swing. You guys are definitely gonna pick up this Orioles team affinity. He is amazing, absolutely amazing. He hits bombs, and he's just got a really smooth swing. I always use this guy in BR whenever I see him, and his diamond cards were also very good in MLB The Show 20. The next guy is going to be Brian Hayes. Now, Brian Hayes, he's out this year. This guy is going to be really good one day. I really like this card. I think he could be really good as a third baseman. He's going to be pretty decent. The only thing about him is that I've never really loved his swing. I've always thought it was okay. I've never thought it was amazing. I can see this guy having big pop to right. I don't think he's going to have amazing defense. We'll see how he does and how he compares. I just want to see this guy's stats before I kind of judge him. The next guy is going to be my guy, my Tigers affinity, Niko Goodrum. Now, I really want Niko Goodrum. He's a shortstop. He's not going to have the world's greatest defense, but he should hit righties pretty well. The guy, honestly, he shouldn't be that good. I don't think he's going to be amazing, but I'm really excited to use this card as a Tigers fan. I think it's going to be really fun, and we'll see how Niko Goodrum does. I honestly have never used really any of his cards, and BR, I picked him up a couple times. He's been very... After Niko Goodrum, we got the absolute stud, Joey freaking Gallo. Now, this guy's going to be in your lineup. If you guys are new to MLB The Show, just know that Joey Gallo is the man for MLB The Show. He's got huge pop. He's got a great swing. In the beginning of the year, this guy mashes baseballs. He's always the best card in the game at the beginning of the year every single time. You guys are going to want to grind the Texas team affinity genuinely for Joey freaking Gallo. He's going to be nuts. He's just going to be so good. And I can't wait to use this guy because he is going to drop some absolute bombs. After Joey Gallo, we got our boy Jose Barrios. Now, I think Jose Barrios is honestly a little bit undervalued. A lot of people don't really like his card because he doesn't really have a sinker or cutter. But he's got a four-seamer, he's got a slurve. The slurve is really good. And he's going to be one of the first pitchers at the beginning of the year that has a good slurve. And slurve is a really good pitch. I think that Jose Barrios could be really good. The only problem with this guy is sometimes he leaves some balls hanging. So we'll see how he does. We'll see if he ends up throwing strikes and how his control and BB per 9 is whenever we get his stats first day. But Jose Barrios should be one of the top 5 pitchers going into the game. I think this guy's going to be really good, and he's definitely going to make your squad. Now, after Jose Barrios, we got Luis Castillo. Now, Luis Castillo is kind of the same boat as Barrios. Not a lot of control, but his primary pitch is going to be his changeup, so he's going to be able to locate that pretty well. But the big problem with Castillo every year is his fastball command just usually sucks because it's not his primary pitch. And a lot of you guys, if you don't know, your X pitch or your A pitch, if you're playing on Xbox, is usually your best controlled pitch. And that's why I'm not really a big primary off-speed guy, because if you can't really locate your fastball, then it kind of just makes it to where fastballs are going to go over the plate. And in MLB The Show, If you throw a fastball down the middle, it's probably getting sent 550 feet against a good player, unless he's throwing like 103. But Luis Castillo, he might be good, he might not. We're just going to have to see how he plays this year. Now we got Big Dick Mike. Now, Mike Yastrzemski. The dude is an absolute phenom versus right-handed pitchers. He's going to be one of the best hitters against righties at the beginning of the game. Mike Yastrzemski has a really sweet, smooth swing. He's not going to be great against lefties. He's not going to play good defense, but he's going to be a solid bat that might make your lineup. After Yastrzemski, we've got Trent Grisham. Now, I don't think anybody is super hyped about Trent Grisham. Maybe we'll see this guy's stats and they'll be amazing. But unless you're a Padres fan, I think that there are going to be a lot better options than Trent Grisham. But he's going to be the Padres team affinity, and if you're a big Padres guy, you're probably happy about Trent Grisham because we haven't really seen really good cards from him. Is Dansby Swanson. Now, Dansby Swanson, he's going to play pretty average defense at shortstop. He's going to have a cannon, and he's going to hit righties really, really well. A lot of people really love Dansby. I'm one of the guys who is a big fan of Dansby. I think he's going to be good. He has a great swing. Usually he's better against righties and lefties, which is actually really cool. And I can see this guy being one of the better shortstops. I see this guy being better than the other two shortstops. And I'm either going to debate between using this guy or using my guy Nico Goodrum. But these guys are both really, really good. And we'll see how they do on launch night. I really want to see their stats before we do that. But obviously we don't see their stats yet. We only have 2 cards stats so far. With the last reveal for the 42 series, you probably saw this in the feature premiere, but it is going to be these guys. Now, these guys look really good. You got Pedro Martinez, you got Cal Ripken Jr., you got Hank Aaron, Frank Thomas, and Babe Ruth. And one thing that I also keep in mind, Babe Ruth, it looks like his position is left field instead of right field this year. Kind of cool. I kind of like that because he had a noodle, and he was going to take the 5 hit for being put in left. So, Babe Ruth is going to be a left fielder this year. And I mean, guys, out of all of these dudes, I think that all of them look very viable. Again, I'm not a huge Cal Ripken fan. I've never really liked Cal Ripken. He doesn't really rake as well as some of the other guys do, and so I haven't loved him necessarily. But he's a good card. He's going to have a little bit of pop. Some people love Cal. I'm not a fan. Hank Aaron, I'm excited to see what his swing looks like. Obviously, he's a brand new card. And obviously, I really want to get my hands on Pedro Martinez. I've always wanted to use that guy. He's going to be disgusting. The one thing that scares me about Pedro Martinez is I feel like, yes, he has a good repertoire, but he doesn't have an MLB The Show pitching repertoire. He doesn't have, I don't know if they'll give him some of the pitches that we're going to want, because I know he was known for having a good two-seamer and a great changeup, but we'll see how that goes. Pedro Martinez is a stud. I really wanted to get my hands on using this card, and Frank Thomas is going to be a lefty killer. Frank Thomas is usually amazing off start, and it really kind of makes me confused because out of all of these cards, I don't know if any 42 series cards are going to get collection rewards. Keep in mind, the one guy we haven't seen out of all of this is Roberto Clemente, and I definitely think Roberto Clemente is definitely going to be a collection reward. Now, Movie Gaming TV actually revealed this, but this is the next card. It's going to be Salvador Perez. Now, we got stats for Salvi. Salvi looks disgusting. 85 pop right, 90 pop left. Off rip for a catcher, that's going to be really good. And if you guys know Salvador Perez, you know he has an amazing swing. So I'm really excited to see how this guy does. Behind the plate, he looks like he's going to be decent. 76 blocking, 78 fielding with a 77 arm. That's pretty average, but honestly, behind the plate, all I'm looking for is a bat and a guy who can block. So I think Salvador Perez is going to be someone who's going to be really good day one. I don't see a catcher in the game that's going to be better than Salvi off day one. There's just not going to be it. Definitely not Real Muto, the live series. So I think the 88 Salvi is probably going to be the best catcher in the game off rip. This card looks disgusting. The last card we're going to be revealing is actually going to be Fuzzy's Indians reveal. Franmil Reyes looks really good. I don't know how some of these other guys are going to look, but Franmil Reyes has 99 contact left, 106 power right, and 89 power left. With 70 fielding, obviously it's not great fielding, but this guy looks like he's going to flat out rake, and Franmil Reyes has a really good swing every year. So I'm super excited to use Franmil Reyes. This guy might be one of the biggest pure hitting right fielders in the game off start. And honestly, it's going to be really interesting to try these guys out and honestly see how they all do. The one guy that I'm definitely thinking about you guys got to get is going to be Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo is always a go-to day one. So definitely be getting Joey Gallo this year. Franmil Reyes looks like he's going to rake behind the plate. Some of these other guys look disgusting. I want to know what you guys think about all of the new diamonds in MLB The Show 21. If this video ended up helping you guys out, make sure to hit that like and sub button. I appreciate all you guys and might be out.